one of the first things we noticed was a sudden power surge in the section of the city where the stasis lab was. It was trying to revive her. Only we didn't know that. All we saw was more power draining from an already nearly depleted ZPM, so we shut down all secondary systems. I almost killed her. You. How weird is that, huh?
Very, very, very weird. Looking at yourself. How you'll be.
Actually, how you will be different than how she is right now. See, the moment she went back in time, she created a separate reality, a second you living in a parallel world. Well, according to one of many interpretations of quantum theory. I mean, simply put, this interpretation states that the universe is in fact split into an infinite number of copies of itself, in which every possible outcome to every decision ever made all exists somewhere in this infinitely layered multi-universe.
Simply put.
Yeah, in a nutshell.
Elizabeth? There's so much to tell you. The note. I had a note. Yes.
Yes. We got your note. And forgive my bluntness, but we really need to know everything about your encounter with the ancients. Beginning at the point where you went back in time, specifically how you went back in time, because that would be very useful for us if we could just...
Let me talk. It was an accident. I remember we arrived through the Stargate. The lights came on by themselves, sensing our presence. Who's doing that? The city slowly awoke.
Dr. Weir, you have to see this.
There are a lot of things I have to see. Just be careful.
This must be the control room. This is obviously their version of a DHD.
Oh, obvious.
This area is probably power control system, some sort of a computer interface of some kind.
Why don't you find out?
Well, see, that's the hitch. We got lights coming on all over the city, air starting to circulate, but no power coming to any of these consoles. So,
Wait a minute. Back up a second. That isn't the way it happened. Everything came online when we arrived. It was lights, computers, power control systems, everything. I was able to access the database immediately.
That's not what happened. Not the first time. Isn't there something you can give her?
She's in an extremely fragile state. Her blood pressure is low, her heart is very weak. If I administer a stimulant, I'm afraid it may induce a dangerous arrhythmia, or worse.
I'm not talking about a strong stimulant, just enough to keep her alert for a few more minutes at a time. And we hardly get a couple of words out of her before she dozes off.
Which I might remind you is not uncommon for a woman of 10,000.
Carson, I understand your reticence. But trust me when I say I believe she can handle it. And I know she'd want it. It's okay, Carson. I'm just as freaked out about all this as you are. How's our patient doing?
Pressure's improving, and as you can tell, she's much more alert.
Are you up for getting out of here? Seeing a city like this, sitting on the surface of the ocean, I can't imagine how relieved I am.
What are you saying? The city didn't rise the first time around?
No. No. The city was in serious trouble the very moment we arrived.
We're trying to interface these consoles with a temporary battery power, see if we can access the city's main power systems and get this place up and running.
Dr. Ware, Colonel Sumner, can you come down here and meet me, please? We're 3 levels down from you.
Right away.
How are we doing over there?
Nothing yet.
Well, let's see what we can do then.
We've only been able to secure a fraction of the place. It's huge.
So it might really be the lost city of Atlantis.
I'd say that's a good bet.
Oh my God. We're underwater.
I'd say we're under several hundred feet of ocean. This could be a problem.
Oh, no.
Dr. Weir, I need to see you in the control room immediately.
The city has a shield. Some sort of energy force field holding the water back. That is, it had a shield. Power systems are nearing maximum entropy. Our arrival hastened their depletion big time. And you can see, the shield is collapsing rapidly. I mean, several sections of the city are already flooded.
Can we use our own power generators?
I doubt our NACWA generators can supply enough power to sustain the shield, and we probably don't have enough time to try. When I say rapidly collapsing, I mean rapidly.
Colonel Sumner, I need you to order all your security teams to stop searching the city and fall back to the gate room immediately. Sumner, do you copy? Colonel Sumner drowned? And he wasn't the only one to perish.
We should start evacuating people through the Stargate.
We can't. Whatever power's left in the systems will be diverted to sustaining the shield, holding the ocean back.
Do we know why this is happening now?
The shield might have held the water back for another 100 years, but power consumption spiked when we arrived.
This is happening because we arrived.
Yes.
What about auxiliary power?
I'll try to interface the gate with one of our generators. Hopefully there's enough time. Croydon, access to Stargate control system. See if you can locate any gate addresses in the database. Won't be nearly enough power to get back to Earth, but maybe we'll have enough to gate elsewhere in Pegasus.
Some of our team discovered a bay full of what they're calling ships.
As in spaceships? We should check them out.
You think you could figure
I
out?
can find just about anything.
Good, go.
I'll start with this one. You start with one of those.
What am I looking for?
Too many people they can fit. Maybe we can fly out of here.
2 piers of the city are almost entirely flooded. The third about to collapse as well.
Dr. Weir, these ships look like a good fallback. They can hold several people each. Learning how to fly them is going to be another matter.
I'll see if I can pull up a schematic, find a way out.
This ship seems different than the others.
Different how?
It's a different control console. I radioed to Link. He's on his way over to check it out.
Good, I'm on my way too.
Oh, no.
What's wrong?
The city's going into a last gas self-protect mode. Airtight bulkheads are slamming shut all over the city. We've got people trapped.
Wouldn't that protect them?
It's too little, too late. Most of the rooms are already breached. We've got people trapped with water rising. I'll try to override the system, open the doors, but it's seriously hampering efforts to rig power to the Stargate.
If these ships turn out to be our only way out of here, I don't want you waiting too long to get up to the bay. Rodney.
Yes, I heard. Go.
How are we doing?
This ship is different than the others.
Yeah, we know that. Why? What's it do?
I don't know. We need more time.
We don't have time. It's airtight, I assume?
It's a spaceship. It better be.
Major Shepard, I've located a roof hatch in the gate ship bay. I'll try to get it open.
What was that?
Bulkhead doors leading out of the control room, all slammed shut. We're locked in.
Can you get it open?
I'm trying.